Here's a collection of actual crimes committed by really dumb criminals. Just sit back and enjoy the insanity as we present. Stupid crime stories you just won't believe. In 2013, a 41-year-old Florida man was on the run from police. He was facing charges for aggravated battery, false imprisonment, and tampering. Police received a tip that the man, later identified as Johnny Yates, was hiding out at a house in Lakeland, Florida. When officers arrived at the home, they noticed a sign posted outside. But it didn't look like the one in this image. Rather, this is what they saw outside. Johnny Yates does not live here. Police were so amused that they posted the image on the Polk County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Apparently, the occupants were tipped off that police were coming. But did they really think officers would simply leave after seeing the sign? Obviously not. Just read their reaction posted on their Facebook page. Gee, a dry erase board never lied to us before. Should we believe it? Police were able to question a person who was seen leaving the house. That individual acknowledged that Yates was inside with other people. Deputies then surrounded the house and used a loudspeaker to call everyone out. However, after about an hour, no one inside responded. When that didn't work, police decided to simply smoke everyone out with what they called surrender smoke. They were successful in getting 4 people to exit the home, but Yates was not one of them. Police then went inside with a police canine named Dexter. Dexter was able to locate Yates, who was hiding in a modified chest of drawers. He was promptly arrested. And here is what police had to say about the 4 others in the house. In regards to the 4 people who weren't cooperating with deputies, each one received a parting gift. A charge of resisting and an all-expense-paid trip to Grady Judd's bed and breakfast. By the way, Grady Judd is the name of the sheriff. Yates faced additional charges including meth trafficking, drug paraphernalia possession, resisting an officer, and tampering with physical evidence. In 2019, a Georgia man received an alert on his phone that the security camera in his bedroom had been activated. When he checked his phone, he saw 2 people rummaging through his apartment. Just imagine getting an alert and seeing this. First, a man can be seen walking into the room. Notice that he's holding a gun in his right hand. He finds a wallet and decides to take it. Next, he walks right up to the camera, but is unaware that he is being recorded. He grabs a few other items as his accomplice enters the room. The 2 men go to work stuffing items in bags they just stole. After they gather the stolen goods, they leave the room. But after a few seconds, one of the men returns. He is seen grabbing what appears to be a cell phone. When his partner returns, he then hands him the phone. Apparently, they weren't satisfied with the first heist, so they both decide to make one final sweep of the apartment. But then, something unexpected happens. The owner turns on the speaker to let them know he can see them. The two startled thieves then panic and run out of the room. The man with the gun even drops a box on the bed as he leaves. According to police, the thieves stole cell phones, a laptop, a wallet, and other items. But while both men were wearing gloves, police probably didn't need any fingerprints. That's because these guys weren't wearing masks, so their faces were clearly seen on camera. Also, notice the very obvious logos on their shirts. This guy has on an Armani exchange. And his partner is wearing a Nike shirt. This is exactly what you would wear when you don't want people to remember seeing you. Right? Also, check out the prominent tattoos on their arms. Not a smart thing to do if you're going to be running from the cops. Police were still looking for the suspects. And while we didn't see any updates, we're pretty sure they received plenty of leads. In 2013, police in Citrus County, Florida were searching for a female fugitive named Stacy Usher. According to records, she is a registered convicted felon in 3 different Florida counties. Police said the woman has a history of fraud, grand theft, and obtaining property by a worthless check. However, police said she wound up violating her probation by selling fentanyl and unlawfully using a 2-way communication device. The sheriff's office named her the warrant of the week. They even posted her mugshot and listed her charges on social media. Police finally managed to locate the fugitive at her home. That's not where you'd expect to find someone running from the law. But even more unusual was her hiding place. Officers found her stuffed in the sofa. Yes, you heard it right. The woman was hiding inside a piece of furniture. Police even released a photo of the embarrassed fugitive being extracted from the sofa. They said she tried to cover herself with the cushions. You would think that someone on the run for nearly a month would have had a better escape plan. Instead, she made herself an easy target for social media. Of course, that is the least of her problems, as she is now in custody and facing additional charges. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Our weekly videos will feature such topics as stupid crime stories, classic TV, and the real stories behind popular songs from the past and present. There will be even more categories as we continue to grow.